I'm back and I've never been scared. Time 2. Oh, it told me to go to the basement. There was another door I could open with these keys, wasn't there? This one down here. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, a clue. In 2010, writer and suspected para-utilitarian Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared into Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murders were recreations of death found in the writing of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed they saw Wake as a sort of prophet, describing themselves as his cult, and considered his novels to be sacred texts. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had any personal involvement with this cult. At least there is no evidence supporting the idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating around Cauldron Lake, the same area Wake disappeared. This is now the second organization branding themselves as a cult with direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating in the location he was last seen in. I propose that this is not a coincidence, and would like permission to search for a link between Wake and the Cult of the Tree. This makes me wonder if the cult from the first Max Payne game is being retroactively made into the cult of the word. The Lake House. Research facility WA03 at Cauldron Lake. WA has been compromised, cause unknown. The incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmot and Dr. Marmot, heads of operations at the Lake House. The facility itself is reported to be in a damaged state with no living staff found during a brief search. A longer search was not possible due to an active AWE in the area, requiring all available resources. So that was the house with the stuff about the nursery rhymes. A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, I equals 9, J equals 0, K equals 1, L equals 2. Okay. I assume that will be important at some point. So yeah. Oh. Oh. So are the letters... Oh, it's UFO. It's probably UFO in those numbers, right? So F would be 6. V and U are the what numbers in the alphabet are they? U is 21 and V is 22. Or no, it's not V, it's O. U is 21. O is 15. So it's 1, 6, 5 is what I'm going to guess. Is the combination here. Nope. I really thought it would be UFO. Unless I've got the numbers wrong. No, it should be 165. Because F is 6, O is 15, and U is 21. Whoops. All right. So it's not UFO, huh? I really thought I had it with UFO. Oh, maybe it's the letters of part 1, 2, and 3 of the author's names. QBW. Okay. If it's QBW, then it would be 7, 2, 3. Hey, hey, hey! It is always nice to solve a puzzle, but my inventory is full. So I need to find somewhere to rework my inventory. Should I go all the way back to the hotel? Or should I just go into the basement and turn the lights on? You know what? Let's just go to the basement. I open the thing, I can come back and get that shotgun.
Do you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson,
Appreciate the
find
honesty.
fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
I do appreciate the honesty from this FBC agent. Oh,
Another
there's a
cult
cult
stash?
stash in here. I was going to say, how did the cult get a stash in the police station? But 2 of the cops were members. All right, another puzzle to solve. I can't see this. It's like blown out. I'm going to have to get up and... It's the number of lines. So that one's 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 6. 1, 4, 6. Yep.
A key? That's new.
Lighthouse key. Ooh, lighthouse key. That's interesting. Now that's interesting. It just said case closed, so was that the stash locations? Those are all for later.
That's all the stashes. These people were well prepared.
Okay, I found all the stashes. Cool.
Think, Saga.
Oh. Still not right, huh?
Makes sense.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay. I finally got there. It really is just like a guessing game as to where things go. These are also for later. Oh, this is okay. This is all new. These are very obvious deductions.
The cell door won't open without power.
Okay. Well, I feel accomplished because I found all the cult stashes. I didn't get a trophy for that, by the way. Just saying. Just put... Who's firing shots in here? That's not protocol. I don't want to talk like a cop. I don't know why I'm saying that. Oh, here's a save point. Okay. So I can go get that nice piece of equipment. I think it was another shotgun, right? So I could probably put this shotgun away. And maybe even keep the crossbow. The charm's actually not bad, but... Alright, let's see if that'll fit in my inventory now. Sorry to kill the atmosphere, but I would like to get that item I heroically solved a puzzle to...
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
That got me a trophy, though. Ooh, okay. I got... That can hold 6. Six shells, as opposed to just 2. That's pretty good. What I left in there was a flare. What I want is this healing item. I didn't immediately realize how low my health actually was. So let's get that going. All right, now we go. Somebody was down here shooting off.
Casey!
Oh.
Is that you? Anderson? Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
In a second. Well, actually, I guess now. Fine. Wait. Where is he shooting from? He killed that FBC agent. Hardcore. Some real interdepartmental conflict. Oh. Right, this is the morgue. Oh, okay. Let's put these in a quick slot too. Oh. Yeah, that's good.
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Could use a bit more light.
Funny.
Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
Subject seems...
Anywhere.
Wait, where is he? Oh, he's back there.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Casey's affected by the horror story, too. I'm fighting for them all now. I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
I'll take care of it.
Alex Casey, FBI, description of injury. Subject seems physically weakened with some confusion about his whereabouts and events, concussion, similar symptoms to those becoming shaded individuals. Exposure to the shadow is suspected but not confirmed. Physical wounds are minimal, light abrasions, possible mild concussion. Continued observation shows no signs of increased aggression in subject. Subject remains aware and coherent. A starkly different progression than other victims. Reason for exceptional result in unknown, less severe exposure. Subject resilience and intentionality on Shadow's part requires further examination testing. Okay. Well, I got the fuse. Where is the fuse box? Will the map tell me? That's just a locked door. Is the fuse box in the basement or is it upstairs? And where did Estevez go? Yeah, maybe the fuse box is downstairs. Because I don't see it up here. So sorry for that little sojourn out of the way. Oh, this is where Casey was, right? Oh, that's the fuse box. Okay. I made it too complicated
Anderson,
once again.
good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
Man, that dude just shrugged off. A shotgun blast to the face. Man, really took a hit there.
More coming down.
Whoa.
It's gravity. Body and soul felt the scream.
Ah, jeez. I am stuck.
Modus roasted jar.
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
Okay. I really need some more healing items. I don't have any more in storage, do I? No. Alan's got a bunch. Because I guess, got better at playing as Alan than I was as Saga. Also, Saga's had more enemies to fight. Let's not give her short shrift here. Saga's actually had bosses and stuff. Alright, I don't guess there's any stuff in here.
Behind the counter. Got a little cramped in that closet.
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the Cult of the Tree. Don't let your guard down.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have Bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the backlot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the Luck and Probability Department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Don't be a pedant, FBC lady. Wait, was that a healing item? No. Too bad. Alright, I got these flares, so I might as well use those.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me! Typical government stooge. Let me out so I can kill him, that fucker! You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can. We can take care of this. We've been preparing for this.
Oh, I need like a cell key.
Saga. Do you have it?
Do I have what? What do you think I have? Okay. How do I get in
Need to
there?
find the key.
Okay, okay, Saga. You're being a little, short.
You were
I finally
Logan
found the
into
word I wanted to
story.
say.
You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
Don't fucking give it to him! Get him! He's a fucking monster, Saga! There it is! We've been waiting for you, motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
Fuck. How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing SBC generator kit.
Okay. What? What? Okay, that's not what I'm supposed to do.
I found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing SBC generator kit.
What do I do? Oh.
He's too fast.
Okay. That took me too long to figure out. That doesn't work. I hope this isn't the final boss of the game.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. These must power the light array. I need to find more. He's too fast.
Okay. Did I get that one to work?
There must be a way to slow him down. Got one.
Okay.
More to go.
Another core activated.
Only one left. Doing great.
I need more time.
You know, you don't have to speak to me that way. Okay. Okay, that can't have been the final boss. Unless it's not over.
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, I can't let it play for too long because of copyrighted music. But oh, that was rocking. Okay, I want to go back out to the courtyard if I can. If it'll let me. It will. Because there was some stuff out here. Stuff I need. Healing items and the like. You know, the more I think about it, the more those charms that, like, bring you back to life if you run out of health, they're kind of not useful. Because this is a game where if you die to an enemy, it's because you're in the process of learning how to fight them. And then you figure out how to fight them, and then it's fine. Like that boss fight just was. Like, you know, you just had to kind of figure it out. Okay, that goes to... I wonder if that's going to be somewhere I can go later. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I just don't think they're particularly useful, those coffee cup charms. Alright, I'm completely turned around. Where's the door to the jail?
Out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Oh, right. I could have done a profiling Casey thing, couldn't I? And I didn't. Let's do that now.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared.
That is a bit of an understatement, Saga.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Let's listen to the manuscript page we haven't listened to.
Word up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness. This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here. Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
It just said scratch or wake. Oh, okay.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps. The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
Against. Adorable. Okay. I don't have any other clues for anything else. So, Casey won't talk to me. Is Ilmo still in here? Is he gone? They're gone. Wake's gone. Or, sorry, Scratch is gone. And is that a page? Nope. And yeah, both of the Koskela brothers are gone. So they just opened their cells? All right, man. If you say so.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. No,
What does that mean? Oh, okay.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, You're better off without her. I know I am.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
Well, I thought it would be a like a real search for that key, but nope. She just handed it to me. But that's good. That's great. Got the key. Transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel, anything we may need to know. There's a force here you don't understand, a presence, it's after me. It wants to consume me, consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, or art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be a form of any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you are in custody, pending charges for breaching numerous federal violation codes. We are not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not expletive listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Expletive you, let me the expletive out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to the subject being uncooperative. Can't put an F-bomb in these government
Wake
files.
isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
The Shadow. Though extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE 35, additional details regarding the Shadow have been discovered, redacted and redacted, both present during the AWE. Reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who immigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely a case of the Shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the Shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are: A, the Shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who've operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. B, the Shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. Okie dokie.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
We knew that already. At approximately 1900 hours on 13 September 2023, readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers theorized the origin dimension of A040, the Shadow, past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact a FBC research facility, WA03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead Agent K. Estevez will mobilize Investigation Unit Beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available Shadow-specific equipment has been approved for use in the field. To confirm an active event, if an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify the nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain and neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Cult of the Tree redacted and Alan Wake currently missing. These redactions.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
They've been saying it. Saga, pay attention. Also, this explains it. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality the charges being based on redacted when used by a capable para-utilitarian. Parsing this item's effect from that of Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for recurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported uses of this item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a manifestation of a redacted, by inserting the light switch into his chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. The light switch is a possible OOP, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on secondhand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item. Okay. Reading achieved. Let's put some stuff on the board. Put it on the big board.
Think. I need to know what information I can still trust.
Okay. Those are still for later. And this stuff is all for later? Nope.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
Okay. Wait, I didn't want the case board, I wanted the map. Oh, there are people I can talk to. Okay. I wonder if one of them is Elmo. That looks like a page. That looks like a story page. Fella.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story. Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. Definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Okay. So more mind play stuff, huh?
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Torn knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the
Typo.
silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place. I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
It won't? Okay, those I can't do those right now.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jakob was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the Cult of the Tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Okay. More clues.
I'm so sorry.
Nothing in this closet. I guess I'll put those clues on the big board. More for the big board. Nothing new there. Okay, I guess that was it. But I could do more profiling.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks by and bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time, wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I am going to go to the lighthouse, since I have the lighthouse key now. This is the episode I've already heard. I just want to stop the progression of plot for a moment, so I can Oh, I'm going the long way. What's going on with you, lady? I don't know what's going on with her. Alright, I'm going to go to the lighthouse because I have the key. And then I'll come back and do more of the story But I gotta see what's going on at that lighthouse. Maybe I can find the last doll there.
Just darkness.
I hear you, man. I've been there.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here. I don't think Marcy's coming back. Oh, Riley, this is so messed up. I know.
Wait, these are the
Sorry. Hey,
women from the outside of the diner earlier? Where are they? Man, I want to know about their story. Seems pretty intense.
It's empty.
Wow, it is dark. Hey, hello? Alright, just having a smoke. Alright.
This has got to be an Ilmo idea.
Mirrors, draw light from the main light thing. Satellite dish, Shadow Monster, Light Ray 3000. Generators. Oh, so it's some kind of... They were going to use the lighthouse to fight Taken, huh? Okay. Manuscript page. It's a good amount of stuff in here. Hey, now that's my jam. That's a good reward for coming to the lighthouse. So I can't actually go to the top, huh? But I did get to expand my inventory, and that is pretty good. Alright. Well, So the big collectible that I think I'm missing is a doll to do one of those nursery rhyme puzzles. I think there's still some nursery rhyme puzzles to find. Anything else I want to grab out of my inventory? I mean, I used all of these pretty much, so another one of those wouldn't hurt. Oh, I could just run away. Great. I think there's a fisherman doll somewhere. Like, I think I'm one doll. I think I just need one more doll, and I don't quite know where that is. There's a rhyme here that I haven't done. Let's see if there are any items marked on the map that I haven't. That's a locked door at the rental cabins. But I don't think I actually need to open it. I think there are definitely one or two one or two of the rhymes that I missed, that I have missed. I mean, the case board, like, I've got a whole case about the nursery rhymes. Yeah, I'm missing one of these clues. I got all the ones in Bright Falls. I'm missing several in Cauldron Lake. Well, I'm missing one in Cauldron Lake. I'm missing several in Watery. Okay. And I'm missing one doll. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll do a session, like a whole session soon, where I just try to find the remaining nursery rhyme stuff. Let's check out the manuscript pages we haven't.
They're too old
I
to
just
fight
got.
monsters. The torchbearers are done. We need something new. Ilmo took a long drag from the joint and handed it to his brother. They've been drinking and smoking all night. That thing from the lake was not a man, and the government's trying to hide it. Ilmo gestured at the files they had stolen from the research station. The strange seal with an upside-down pyramid. The Federal Bureau of Control. We need to keep the feds away. Deal with this our way. We need an army of our own. Yako smiled. He loved to watch his brother come up with his ideas. Ilmo's gaze swam. It was seeing double. The pyramid on the folder was a spruce tree. A tree, he thought. A fucking tree. It was a sign. We'll make the woods scary again. So fucking scary, no one will set foot in them at night. That's how we'll keep people safe. We'll be a legend. We are the cult of the tree, and we watch in the night. We're gonna need scary masks. Energized, Yako chugged a bottle of Ama beer in one go. Ilmo Koskela jolted awake from a nightmare. He was drenched in sweat. In the dream, he'd been covered in blood, gleefully murdering people, his friends. When his twin brother had tried to talk sense into him, he had murdered Yako as well. Ilmo slammed his fist into his temple so hard it hurt. The dream made him feel sick. The dark force of the lake was growing stronger. It was trying to make Ilmo and Yako something they were not. Trying to turn them into Ilmari and Yakapi Huatari from the early days of Watery. But they were the Koskela brothers. Their mother had not raised them to become murderers. They had backbone. They had honor. They had finished Sisu. Something bad was coming. The hidden device they had hooked to the FBC station had been intercepting alarms like crazy the past few days. Ilmo would make sure his cult was ready for war. Out in the night, the story seeking to give birth to an overlap in Watery drifted on, looking for another pair of men more prone to corruption.
Maybe, like, there's just another area of Watery that I'm going to come to in another story chapter, and that's where those other nursery rhymes are going to be. I don't know.
And now, the sheriff's station? Did you hear?
Hear what?
Apparently, they locked up that crime writer, you know. The one who disappeared in Bright Falls years ago. And then they find him, and boom! All hell breaks loose.
Big city folk, the FBI, famous writers. Ugh, they're all bad luck if you ask me.
Well. I guess there's something I can interact with on the stage.
Oh. Hello, Mayor Setter. Nice to meet you.
The mayor's a dog? That is a great payoff. That is a great payoff to that. I'm delighted.
Well, that's the cutest mayor I've ever seen for sure.
Unbelievably great. 10 out of this game, 10 out of 10. Highest marks. The mayor setter who's been talked about through the whole game is that dog. Oh man. That was incredible. Absolutely delightful. I did find that there was a nursery rhyme in there, and I found it, and I did it. All right. I'm not gonna I already, like, reached the peak of discovery here in Watery, so let's go back and progress the story a little more. I think I've got a good number of chapters left. Oh. Oh, no. I was like, oh, she's going to park at the diner. But that's not what happened. She just drove by it. Hopefully I'll know when I'm approaching the end of the game. And that way I can, like, make sure I do all the collectible stuff before it's over. But I am very pleased that I went to the lighthouse and got the,
So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
It looked like Casey was putting out his hand for a handshake, and then Anderson just turned him down.
So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. Wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Oh. Well.
Not just yet.
That...
Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
That, explains that. I got the, you're about to enter the end game, make sure you've done everything message. I just said, hopefully the game will let me know when I'm getting to the end, right? And so here we are. This seems like a good place to stop, I guess. I got the, you're about to go into the end game message. Oh, these are not working anymore, I guess. I haven't looked anything up for this game yet, but given that I don't want to, like, spend a bunch of time poking around trying to find like that last doll or the last locations of the nursery rhymes. So maybe I'll actually look and see where those are and just spend the next session. Oh, I can talk to Yako again. Or Ilmo, sorry.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. will do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Yeah, so I'll spend the next session probably finding those last few nursery rhymes and that last doll. Oh, man. Oh, okay. I was like, they've blocked off this area, but no, it's just a little bit of debris in the way. So yeah, next time we'll do those last, I think there were 4 nursery rhymes that I haven't done. I know where one of them is. I don't know where the other ones are, the other 3. So we'll find that stuff, and then we will proceed to the end of the game. There has to be a lot of DLC for this game, doesn't there? Because it feels like there's so much more game to do. Just my feeling. See you next time. Never been scared.